Welcome to the Romanian River channel in my playthrough of Deus Ex, Human Revolution. Keep wanting to say revolutions, but oh well. I'm not gonna leave that safe alone. I'm going to vandalize it as much as I can. Okay, let's try and hack it. Hack it like it's hot, hack it like it's hot.
Access denied.
Nope. God fucking damn it. Okay. A little bit of whiskey will help dull the pain. Man, is this guy wasted.
Access denied.
Jesus fuck. Let's go have some fun over here first. Whoa, oh, that's why. Okay, save. And this kid is why I pack hacking aids.
Access granted.
Gray hat. That's one of the good hackers, if I'm not mistaken. We're in the police department. Yeah, we are. More whiskey is more whiskey. Just making sure there's nothing there. And let us try again.
Access denied.
We're supposed to be stealthy. Okay, so Patient X has no rejection to implants. I have no rejection to implants. That's pretty much a twist we're gonna see coming from a mile away. Now, let's head back home. Well, Jensen's home. And let our mother know.
Hey, sweetie, damn you cute. You want to have some fun tonight, sexy? Because I haven't had a cutie like you in a long time.
Why isn't this The Witcher? I sniff something around here.
Have you found anything? Please, I've got to know what really happened to Megan.
I've investigated all of Detective Chase's leads. You were right. Something was off with Megan's case.
So, what did you find?
Someone in the government, a man named Manderley, ordered that a specially appointed medical examiner perform the autopsy. He bypassed the local ME. Simply put, that's not a good sign.
It sure doesn't sound good.
An officer assigned to the case was asked to get rid of a major piece of evidence. Footage from one of our intellicams showed fuzzy images of the attackers bringing something inside the labs.
What? What were they bringing in?
I don't know. But for someone higher up to want that evidence gone, it must have been important.
They're likely alive, aren't they?
There were only 3 people who got out of the labs alive. Me and 2 others. One died in the hospital a few days later. The second one, a lab tech, was ready to give a detailed description of what he saw. Funny thing is, by the time the investigators got to him, he couldn't remember a thing.
You sound like you don't believe that.
I don't. Not from the reports I've read. I think someone got to him first. I got my hand on a test report that confirms what was bothering Chase. The attackers used excessive measures to make bodies and equipment unidentifiable.
Oh my God, Megan. What do you make of this, Adam?
I don't know exactly. I guess the idea was to leave no traces, no DNA evidence that would link back to them. But it just seems a bit too convenient.
So what you're telling me is we couldn't find anything conclusive?
No, I'm sorry. But one thing's for sure. Somebody's been hard at work covering up and destroying evidence related to this case. Somebody with power, who wanted to erase anything that might have made the investigation linger. I'm sorry, Cassandra. I wish I had more tangible answers to give you. But I did stumble on something I think you should have. I found Megan's bracelet. I'm sure she'd want you to have it.
Oh, Adam, that's very kind of you. Her grandmother gave it to her. She loved that bracelet very much. Thank you. for all you did. And, do you know exactly how Megan died?
I read the reports. She didn't suffer, Cassandra. I can promise you that.
Thank you, Adam. It's not much, but it still brings me some comfort. I miss her so much.
Don't worry, Cassandra. This is not over. I don't know how or when, but I will get to the bottom of this.
I knew I was right to trust you, Adam. But please, be careful. It's strange. I thought knowing what really happened would make me feel better. But nothing will ever justify this. My daughter is gone, and I'll never get her back. I wish I could be sure she gets justice.
Trust me, she will.
Motherly ties achievement unlocked. Okay. Now let's see about banging some gangbangers. And not in the good way. Well, unless they're the kind that... how should I put this? Have the right body parts. A crossbow. Nice. Yeah, that's gigantic, isn't it? Yep. We definitely need to throw something out. Man, I'm wasted. So we have it full? Not exactly, but... Come on. Come on. Okay, let's get the 2 dealers. Pissing, huh? Save often, save happily. Or at least that stayed where it was supposed to. Wait a minute. Okay. Let's see if we can...
Look at you, man. Another sucker who bought a bunch of crap you never really needed.
Really now? Where's... N, H, Q... That kid is why you eat all your usefuls. We need a bit more height. Well, I'm actually managing not to kill many people in this game, which is quite surprising for me. Pizza, blood. I may like cold pizza, but I don't like pizza that cold. Okay. Let's see if we can hack this without dying.
Access granted.
Black hat. Okay. So they're both mouse. Okay. We're done here. Somebody should really water these plants. Hello, Senor Hobo. Nearly 100 saves, and how many hours I am into this game? 4 or 5? Okay. Obtain security footage from Tyndall.
Look, I told you. If you want me to give you that security footage, you're going to have to get those pushers off my ass first.
I've taken care of the dealers. Now hand over the footage.
Thanks, Jensen. Listen, I know it's not something you did from the bottom of your heart, but still, you saved my ass. Here's your footage.
Listen, Tyndall. I know your heart was in the right place. Augmentations are a complicated issue, and we're still trying to figure out all the ramifications. It's not perfect, but the end still doesn't justify the means.
That's where you and I are different men, Jensen. You follow the rules, but fail to recognize that the rules are written by those in power. Me? I'm willing to do what has to be done.
Did you get it yet? Adam, please. You have to get that security footage back.
I got the footage. You owe me one, too.
Yeah, you got that right, Jensen. I mean, thank you so much. This is my life I just got back. Here, there's the weapon mod, as promised.
Listen, I know you were trying to do a good thing, and I respect that. But you should do it through proper channels. Next time you might not get this lucky.
Yeah, you're right, Adam. I know you're right. Listen, thanks again.
Laser targeting, that I definitely need. Or want more, to be precise. What is it? Oh yes. This is why I'm not completely a nice guy.
see you got my message, Cabrón.
Sanders. You're taking a risk meeting this close to Seraph headquarters.
Same risk as you, considering you're the one who let me go. But I don't plan to stick around that long.
Yeah? So what's this about?
I did some house cleaning after the plant. And I turned up some intel on that gearhead motherfucker who used me and my brother. Chink left a pocket secretary behind. Don't say who he was working for, but it's got access codes, names, shit like that.
Why are you giving it to me?
Maybe I don't like feeling like I owe you. Or maybe I figured I'd send a snake to kill a snake. Take or to leave it, pendejo. Either way, my debt is paid.
Okay, so I think that will help us quite significantly when we go up there. But first, we also need to check back with Seraph and see about... Well, actually no, we did that already. So all that's left are those two. Not a lot of action, but ammunition being more expensive in this universe and all. Not exactly supposed to be not be expensive and yet is, when compared to something like Metro Last Light where it's supposed to be but isn't. Yeah. There, so we go this way. The beer is good. Distant screaming. And me who forgot my Batmobile. We have to go that way first. Get the bangers before we do anything else. Still not woken up. Man, must have sucked them quite hard. But it's 29 minutes and a half right about now. So yeah, gotta leave it off. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. And until next time, buff the